Well, I used to work just up the road, so I walked past it every day for years and years and years. And then a girl who I worked with came and had her eyes done, and I've been thinking about it for quite a long time. And I've been to a couple of the big ones in Manchester, but I just didn't feel comfortable and confident enough to go, to go and have it done. Got as far as actually on the day, but then chickened out. So I talked to her about it, and obviously local as well, so that helped because I didn't fancy going into Manchester and having to come home on the train with your goggles on that you have to wear straight away. So yeah, so I just knew it was here. I'd just not actually met anybody that had had treatment here. So as soon as I spoke to her and she said how good it had been, I thought, well, I'll give it a go. For me, it was very, very important because I've been building up and trying to do it for about 10 years. And like I said, I kept chickening out because I didn't feel confident. And I think one of the things that made me not feel confident was because you were sort of treated as a in you go, off you go, if you want it done, you can have it done. It wasn't personal at all. So when I came here and I actually got to meet the person who was doing it, it just reassured me. And one of my biggest questions, and probably what a lot of people think as well, is what if it goes wrong? What if I can't see? And that was my biggest fear. And just to know that he wouldn't actually do it. If he didn't think he could do it and improve my vision, he wouldn't even do it. So that reassured me. And like I said, having a friend who'd gone through it, I knew, that I'd be okay. Well, I didn't sleep the night before because I was worried and sick. I was petrified. And one of my biggest fears was, what if I move my eyes? What if he lasers my nose? Or just silly things, but probably everybody thinks, but you can't ask. But yeah, when I got here, and I think that's one of the biggest things, is actually getting here. And then I spoke to Elaine on reception, and she gave me something to calm me down because my stomach was going, turning over. And then I did feel relaxed, and just thought, right, let's do it. And I just went in, he talked all the way through, told me what he was going to do, and I was sort of waiting for it to start, and it was done. And I thought, well, what have I been messing about for all this time? I could have had it done years and years ago. So yeah, I was over the moon. Fantastic. I came back the day after and I actually drove. As soon as I had it done, I could see straight away. So, like I said, I was chuffed to bits. So I drove myself down, came in, and it was a Sunday. So, I mean, you don't get that at a lot of places either. So yeah, they just had a look at me, made sure I was doing everything that they'd advised me to do with my drops, keeping my fly things on. Yeah, and just again reassured me that everything had gone to plan. My vision was as they would expect it to be, and if I had any problems I only had to either give them a ring or come down and I would be seen and sorted. For me, it's vanity. I hated wearing glasses, so I had glasses, another pair of sunglasses, prescription, and I also wore contact lenses if I went out. And I've had a few trips to the hospital because I've not been able to get my lenses out. It's gone to the back of my eye infection. I've got long nails, so I wouldn't cut my nails off just so I could use my lenses. So it's always tricky to get them out. So now I can choose whatever sunglasses I want. Don't have to wear my glasses. I can see, and it's just brilliant. I can look out of my windows at home and I can see, birds in the trees and squirrels, and it's brilliant. I hate wearing glasses, so for me it's been fantastic.